What's up, guys? Welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be starting things out with a little bit of a commentary over an arm workout. Now I'm going to be doing this visual commentary, so you're going to be seeing me in the corner of the screen over this arm workout as I'm watching the same footage that you guys are watching. So the footage that you guys are actually watching right now is just me warming up. I'm not necessarily counting reps. If I were to count reps, it would be somewhere between maybe 12 to 20, relatively lightweight, where I'm just going to be pumping a lot of blood into the muscles. I like this exercise right here, because I feel like if I have more of that neutral grip rather than that pronated grip, I feel like it's just a very natural kind of curl. And then right here, just your very simple tricep push down. Again, both exercises I'm just kind of going back and forth with for between 3 to 4 sets. And then again, I'm not really counting reps. I'm just kind of going until I feel my muscles start to work. Second exercise is going to be for biceps. This, in my opinion, is the #1 mass builder that you can do for your biceps. This is just the normal straight bar curl. I try to go relatively slow on these with nothing too heavy, but something that's going to challenge me for the 10 to 12 reps that I'm working with. And I really want to focus on lowering the weight in a controlled fashion. That's really where you're going to tear up the muscles most effectively. And also, I try to let the weight go as far down as I can, almost flexing my tricep at the bottom, trying to get that full range of motion to grow the tricep as well as we can. Second exercise is going to be for the triceps. This is my favorite tricep exercise. It is weighted dips. Now, I'll grab a weight belt or something that I can attach a weight to. I used to go heavier than I have been, but I had that shoulder injury, which has kept me from bench pressing. If you guys have been kind of following me for a while, I talked about that in a prior video. But here I'm just going with one plate, really focusing on hitting my triceps hard, flexing at the top of the movement. And again, this is going to be for 3 sets of anywhere between 10 to 12 reps. Next exercise, while I think the other exercise that we did first, which is the straight bar curl, is the best for building size, this is my favorite one, just hands down. This is my favorite bicep exercise, bar none. It's a bicep curl with dumbbells. You're going at the same time, and you're going to be on a bit of an incline. So you're going to be not sitting straight up. You're going to be sitting it back maybe 1 notch, and you're going to let the weight come all the way down, getting a little bit further than your full normal range of motion. And I feel like it tears up the bicep so well. This is the best one for a pump, in my opinion. If you're just going in there trying to get a quick pump, say you're going out on a Friday night, you're going to the beach later, whatever, this is the best exercise for just getting a pump. And then I ended off with some hammer curls just until failure. I don't really count those. I just go until I can't anymore. But for the normal curls, I did anywhere between, again, 10 to 12 reps. Next exercise is the overhead French press with a dumbbell. Now, this exercise I used to go very heavy on. I noticed a lot of elbow pain, joint pain like that. So I've actually dropped the weight. I only have a 50-pound dumbbell here, but I go very slowly. And when I'm pressing up, I'm not going straight up. I'm kicking it back at a little bit of an angle, as you can see here. I'm pushing it backwards as I'm pulling it back up, and I'm really going pretty slow here. I think I'm going anywhere between 12 to 15, maybe 20 reps on some of these sets, and this one I did for 4 sets. Now the next exercise, I'm only going to show you one arm because it's literally just the same thing on the other side, but it is a cable curl where you don't really have any support whatsoever. The cable is pulling it back, and the angle, and you're going to set the little handles, the arms, a little bit lower than where you are curling down to. That way, it's pulling down, getting a good stretch, and then when you come back up, really flex that bicep. It's going to be a great squeeze for that. And then this is the final exercise for today's arm workout. This is just pretty much a cable press down as well, except you have your hands supinated, so you're going to be pulling down rather than pressing down. And when you pull down, try to pull them apart. And as you pull them apart, it's really going to flex the tricep, and you're really going to feel it a lot. And this one I actually go down on my knees for, to pull or to take away all momentum that I might want to be pulling down with if I'm actually staying on my feet. But yes, that's today's arm workout. Hopefully you guys were able to take a little bit away from it. I know you see 100 different arm workouts on YouTube. I've done 100 different arm workouts on my channel, but currently this is my favorite one. This is my go-to. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of the vlog, and I'll talk to you guys next time. All right, guys, so just got done at the gym, had a really good arm workout. Now I am on my way to the theater to go see Ready Player One. I actually saw it yesterday on opening day, but I wanted to see it again because I absolutely loved the movie from start to finish, and there was just so much going on in that movie, like so many nods to nostalgia, so many Easter eggs within the movie, literally, and I seriously love the movie so much that I want to go see it again for a second time. So I'm on my way to the theater right now. I should be there maybe like 5-ish minutes after the previews start, and I used to be so crazy about having to be there to see all the previews, all the trailers before the movie, but in this day of technology and YouTube, I subscribe to a YouTube channel, Movie Clips, and click the little bell icon on their channel. So literally whenever somebody posts a trailer, Sony, Disney, Fox, Warner, whenever anybody posts a trailer, they repost it right away, and I get a notification on my phone, and I can go watch it. So now I'm not so crazy about being there before the actual movie starts, especially if I pre-order my ticket online or through the Fandango app. But I used to be so crazy. I had to be there before all the previews started, and if I wasn't, it would just like ruin the entire experience. But now, not so crazy about it. So shout out to YouTube for making my movie going experience a little bit less stressful on when I have to get there. But yes, I'm heading to go see Ready Player One for the second time, and I'll let you guys know what I think of it afterwards.
But I found something much bigger than just myself. Are you willing to fight?
Help us save the Oasis.
Alright guys, so just got done seeing Ready Player One for the second time, and I think I liked it even more the second time, just kind of taking in all of the nostalgic beats that make this movie so good in my opinion. I know some people are going to sit there and watch this movie and probably hate it. They're going to say, oh, it's not original, there's too many things that are just nostalgic callbacks or whatever, and are just there to kind of make the classic movie, classic television, classic video game fanboys happy. They're gonna call it a bunch of fan service, but in my opinion, I feel like it all works. Plus, that's what's popular nowadays. You look at what Disney's doing with all of their remakes of the old Disney animated classics. You look at Fuller House. You look at Roseanne just got rebooted. Stranger Things, for crying out loud. Stranger Things is built on nostalgia. Like, so many things within Stranger Things are literally just nostalgic beats and callbacks to things in the 80s that people fell in love with. So if you're not a big fan of things like that, then you're probably going to go into Ready Player One and not even like it just because of those things. But I love that stuff. Seriously, that kind of stuff, I seriously love it. So going into Ready Player One, I was super excited to see all of those Easter eggs, cameos, callbacks, things like that, those nostalgic feels, and seriously, I loved it. I thought the acting in this movie was really good. I thought Ty Sheridan was a great lead. He kind of embodied that nerdy lead character that really idolized the creator of the Oasis. I thought Olivia Cooke was a very good lead lady as well. I thought that her character inside the Oasis was a lot of fun, and I thought her character, her actual live-action character outside the Oasis, was very compelling, in her relationship with Ty Sheridan, I thought was really good. So then when it comes to like the other side characters, I don't know any of them off the top of my head, but it was the other 3 members of the High Five. I thought they were really good additions as well. And then Ben Mendelsohn, I know he played Orson Krennic in Rogue One, and then he played what's the dude? Shoot, I can't remember the dude's name off the top of my head. The main villain in this movie, and I thought he was really good in this role as well. So the one negative might be his little henchwoman that he had. She was very kind of stereotypical, kind of just a bad guy, whatever. So yeah, I really love this movie, and when you dive into the Oasis, which is where this movie primarily takes place, I thought it was really well done. I thought that maybe it might be a little too over the top with CGI, but it's supposed to look like a video game. For crying out loud, it is a video game. It's virtual reality, so I thought they did that very well. And the action sequences in this movie, with Steven Spielberg directing this film, you know that the action sequences, the adventure feels, the chase scenes are going to be second to none, because you look at Indiana Jones, you look at Jurassic Park, you look at these movies that Steven Spielberg has done in the past, his chase scenes are seriously second to none. His adventure feels within the movie, the action sequences are always so good when they're done by Steven Spielberg, and this movie was no exception whatsoever. The first main action sequence in this movie, you guys have seen glimpses of it in the trailer, where they are doing that race. That was so cool. That's one of my favorite action sequences ever. Seriously, seeing it a second time now, I was in love with that scene. Seriously, you get to see the bike from Akira racing against the DeLorean, and like, it's just so cool to see different things like that all thrown into one, and I loved this movie. I thought it was so well done. Again, there was another callback in the second challenge when they're trying to get these keys to unlock this main Easter egg. The second challenge, they kind of take place in another movie within this movie, and I thought that was very cool as well. That was probably my second favorite part of this movie behind that first main action sequence, and yeah, I love this movie. It's my favorite one, my favorite movie of 2018. I know Black Panther was amazing. Black Panther was maybe a better movie than Ready Player One, but for me, I enjoyed Ready Player One just a little bit more. So right now, Ready Player One is my favorite movie of 2018. Absolutely loved it from start to finish. But have you guys seen Ready Player One? If you have, comment down below. What did you think? Did you like those nostalgic feels? Was it too much for you? What did you think? Comment down below. But I'm about to head home, get some food. See you guys there. Alright guys, so just got home from the movie. Is gonna sit down and transfer all the footage from like my arm workout, the movie review, to my laptop right here. By the way, I love that background, that wallpaper of the X-Wings flying over that lake in The Force Awakens. That's just like, that's such a cool shot. But I'm gonna sit down, eat these little cake bite things from Optimum Nutrition. So good, and you can get them at Walmart. Like, I got these, there's like $5 at Walmart. My tongue's blue from Laffy Taffy. But yes, got these from Walmart, and they are delicious. 20 grams of protein in these little cake bites, and they're so good. So just going to relax now before going out to eat later with my family for my dad's birthday. Probably going to wrap up the video now because tomorrow's Easter. Not going to be vlogging any of that, so this video will probably be up after Easter. So hopefully you guys had a great time with friends and family, the people you love, on Easter. We're able to just kind of like celebrate the day, celebrate those people around you that you love, and yeah, I know I did. So thanks again so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go down, hit that red subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.